Welcome back to WeloveArsenal. In this video, I'm going to share with you some of the transfer speculations in the media about Arsenal. According to some of the Italian publications, Juventus, one of the Serie A giants, is on the lookout to sell their prized asset Vlahovic in this transfer window. The Serie A side is going through some problems since the past few months. As per the reports in one of the Italian publications called Calcio Mercato, the old lady is willing to hear offers for the Serbian international striker Vlahovic. We all Arsenal fans remember those days in the last January transfer window where Arsenal has been one of the front runners to sign Vlahovic from Fiorentina. And the Serbian international had already made up his mind to move to Juventus, but ever since his move to Juventus, he has not been on a great form. He has scored only 16 goals in 36 appearances he managed to play for the old lady. He has been struggling with injuries throughout his stay at the club. Apparently, this has also been a factor for the Juventus side to have second thoughts about the Serbian striker. Juventus is not having a great season in Serie A. They are already 10 points off from the top. So all these factors have convinced Juventus to think that it would be wise for them to sell the Serbian striker in this January transfer window in order for them to recoup the money that they have spent for his signature. Several European clubs are interested in signing the Serbian international, and it seems that Arsenal is one of the favourites to sign him as a replacement for the injured Gabriel Jesus. There has also been reports in various other publications claiming that Juventus would be interested in signing Arsenal defender Gabriel Magalhaes and they would be open to a swap deal involving Vlahovic. But this is highly unlikely to materialize as Gabriel Magalhaes has already signed a new long-term contract with Arsenal that would keep him at our club for the next 5 years. Even if we Arsenal fans would love to have a striker signed for Arsenal in order for us to compete for the Premier League, Arteta would be on the lookout for bringing in attacking wingers to Arsenal to help out Martinelli and Saka on either side. This brings us to the news about another player who has been linked with Arsenal for the past couple of months. That is Mykhailo Mudryk of Shakhtar Donetsk. Shakhtar Donetsk club director Dario Srna claims that the Ukrainian attacking winger will only be sold for a mammoth transfer fee in the region of 100 million. Some of the major European powerhouses are hovering around to get the signature of this talented youngster. According to various publications, Arsenal is one of the front runners for this transfer. It's been very clear from our manager Mikel Arteta, Arsenal is in the market for one or two major signings. We are a bit light in attacking areas, especially in wide positions where we require competitions for Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli. Reece Nelson and Marquinhos are not up to the level of what's been called for. Since we are challenging for the Premier League title, we need to bring in some world-class talents to our squad. Mykhailo Mudryk's performances in the Champions League as well as for the national side is attracting quite a lot of attention from different clubs. We are strongly linked to this versatile attacking player who could play on either wings. In fact, the Ukrainian has expressed his preferences through one or more interviews, saying that he would love to play for Arsenal in the Premier League. If we are to bring in Mudryk to the Premier League, then it would cost us a hefty transfer fee. This would go against our transfer spendings in the recent seasons and we would need to break all of our transfer records to bring this player. Shakhtar Donetsk is estimating a valuation in the region of 100 million and they are comparing this transfer to that of Jack Grealish from Aston Villa to Man City. Mudryk has been seen as a player who has similar potential as that of Jack Grealish and this is what making the Ukrainian club demand more money for their player. Knowing Arsenal's transfer policy and transfer history, it's highly unlikely for our club to spend a huge chunk of money to bring in a single player. Since we are in a great position in the league, 5 points ahead of the chasing pack, will Arsenal and Arteta go for this transfer is what needs to be seen in this window. Mykhailo Mudryk's age profile coincides with the transfers that we have made in the past couple of seasons. His raw pace and the ability to wriggle past players is exactly what we are looking for in the Premier League. The injury of Gabriel Jesus is a bad news, especially since he won't be available for the next 3 to 4 months. So all these factors would have a say in deciding whether we would go for this transfer. Since the player has shown interest in joining our club, it would be a plus for Arsenal in the transfer negotiations. Let's hope that Arsenal would raise the bar and break our transfer record to bring in world-class talents to our club. So that's all for this video. We can meet again soon with another transfer news about Arsenal.